Brittney. So are you guys ready for me to affect your lives, your dream life when you guys sleep at night? Are you guys ready for me to put a clown in your dream? A scary, sad clown. What I'm about to read to you guys is known as the sad clown. So I got it on my phone, and you know, it's just like the little finger game. If you guys want to watch that video, it's in the description box below. I would just leave it there for you guys to go watch it. So when I read the little finger game thing, you know, I was supposed to die in 7 days. You know what? I actually forget. I guess I should have looked that up to like refresh my memory with the little finger game. So the sad clown is a creepy tale about a strange dream people experience in which they are being chased by a clown on a lonely country road. The story is from Japan, and they say that if you read it, the sad clown will appear in your dreams as well. So you guys are scared in the little finger game because you thought since I read it to you guys that you guys were like involved in it as well. It's gonna affect your lives and all this stuff. So if you're scared, I suggest that you click off. But I know you guys are staying anyways. So, you know, I'm reading it to you guys, so we will see. This is actually really scary. It's really creepy. So you have been warned. Here we go. A few days ago, I had a really strange dream. I was standing on a long, narrow road that leads to my school. It was strangely quiet. No wind was blowing, no birds were singing. The road was completely empty, and there was nobody else around. I began walking. Just then, I got the strangest feeling that someone was watching me. Looking back over my shoulder, I spotted a small figure in the distance. It seemed to be running at full speed. I kept walking, but every time I glanced behind me, the figure was closer. The whole thing made me very uneasy. It just kept gaining on me, drawing closer and closer and closer. At one point, I stopped in my tracks and looked back. The figure had stopped too. It was just standing there in the middle of the road, staring at me. When I started walking again, the figure began running after me. Whew, this is terrifying. Eventually, the figure got close enough for me to make out his face. It was a clown, of course. Scary clowns, guys. One of those sad clowns you see in paintings, which is even more terrifying. The way he was staring at me really frightened me, and for a moment I thought, if he catches me, he will kill me. I wanted to run, but for some reason I couldn't. My legs felt heavy and I could barely lift my feet. The clown kept getting closer and closer. The next time I glanced back, I could see the clown's eyes. He was crying. I saw my school in the distance and a feeling of relief washed over me. Something told me that if I could just get there before he caught me, I would be safe. Just as I reached the main gate of the school, I turned around one last time. The clown was right behind me. His hand gripped my shoulder and whirled me around. The most terrifying thing was his face. He wasn't angry at all. Instead, he had a desperate, haunted look. Tears were streaming down his painted cheeks. "Caught you," he said. Then to my surprise, he just let go of me and walked away. How could I have been so stupid? I had been scared for no reason. I began laughing at myself. The clown stopped in his tracks and turned around. He took a rusty knife from his pocket and held it up to his face. "The second time I catch you, I have to cut you," he said. "The third time, I have to kill you. See you next time." With that, the clown wiped the tears from his face and walked away. I woke up in a cold sweat. Ever since I had that dream, I've been too terrified to go to bed. For days, I've been filling up on coffee, hence why I have my coffee in my Kylo Ren mug, because I kind of like, well, I mean, I always like to set the mood, so I was kind of setting the mood by drinking coffee. I don't know. And Coca-Cola, which you guys know, I'm obsessed with Coca-Cola. That's like my drink, so it's kind of creepy, actually. It kind of sounds like me. So yeah, I've been filling up on coffee and Coca-Cola, trying desperately to stay awake. I don't dare to shut my eyes for even one moment. I'm afraid I might fall asleep, and if I dream, I know the clown will be there waiting for me. I know you guys are, majority of you guys are scared of clowns and think like clowns are so interesting. I've made a few clown videos on my channel, and you know what, I'm just gonna link them all in the description box below if you haven't checked them out already. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope it didn't scare you too much, even though kind of hope I did. That's like what I like to do on my channel. So I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, all of my links are in the description box below. My Facebook, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my Snapchat, even though I don't even snap. Hashtag team Brittney44, hashtag Brethren, hey, that says Slytherin, but imagine it says Brethren, hey. Hashtag GAC, notice Brittney, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.